At one point or another, every business owner has tried Facebook ads, and many of us have failed miserably. So we've tried with pictures, with videos, we even hired an agencies, and we boosted everything, and for some reason, nothing seems to make the phone ring. So stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to tell you why the vast majority of business owners like you and me fail miserably with Facebook ads, and I'm going to give you a page of my playbook to make it work for you. Let's go. Hey everybody, this is Antoine Dupont and welcome to another video. If you are new here and you're looking for practical and tactical tips to grow your business with marketing, then please subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a thing. So here is, in my humble opinion, the reason why most business owners fail miserably with Facebook ads. The issue is we don't understand the context of Facebook. Most of us are going to Facebook and we're putting ads there ultimately because, well, we want more sales. We want the phone to ring. And so we're putting ads, and for some reason it doesn't do anything. And here is why. People like you and me do not go to Facebook to buy anything. In other words, we have no intent to buy. I mean, look at your own behavior. Have you ever gone on Facebook specifically to buy a product or service? The answer is no. When I ask that question at conferences, maybe one hand goes up. For the vast majority of us, when we're looking for a product or service, we're going on Google, not on Facebook. When we go on Facebook, what we want to do is, well, we want to chill, we want to see funny videos, we want to see inspiring videos, and occasionally an educational video. But we certainly don't want you to pitch your service to us. We're not here for that. But then you may have a very legitimate concern, like, then why would I bother? Why would I put anything on Facebook? I just want to grow my business. I want more sales. Well, let me just put it that way, because that's where our attention is. See, we spend an enormous amount of time on Facebook, probably a lot more than we are on television or looking at billboards or looking at anything. This is where you and I spend an enormous amount of time. So let's take a look at what you and I like to consume when we're on Facebook. And the first type of content that we can get enough of is awe-inspiring content.
Hello!
Yeah, 37% of all shares on Facebook are awe-inspiring content. You know, the content that you look and you go, oh, it's so cute, or, you know, the type of stuff that, you know, makes you cry. Now, the second type of content that we love is entertaining content. That is roughly about 20 to 25% of all the content we consume. Music or funny stuff, like anything to make us laugh or entertain us. We love that. And then the third type of content that we love is educational content. Teach me something, show me something I didn't know. We love that. Roughly about 20% of all content consumed on Facebook is educational content. So now let's look at these three types of content. Let's start with the inspirational content, or awe-inspiring. The issue for most businesses is that it's really difficult to pull off. Now, if you have an inspiring story within your business, you could leverage it and that would be an amazing idea, but it's kind of like difficult to scale. What are you going to do next week or next month? Like, you may run out of inspiring ideas. Now, the second type of content that we love is entertaining content, or LOL, or funny stuff. Well, that's great, but there is a huge difference between having people laughing with you and people laughing at you. And for the vast majority of us, we're just, funny looking, but we're not that funny. So it's kind of like very difficult to pull off unless you're a professional comedian, but most business owners are just, they're there to make money. So my recommendation for most business owners is try to stay away from funny because it's very difficult. Being funny is an art. It's a very difficult skill, and unless you're trained in being funny, I would stay away from it. And the third type of content that I believe that you and I can play in is educational content. Teaching people how to do stuff. How is stuff done? That is a great space where business owners like you and I can play. Now let me give you a case study to illustrate that point. Meet Chris and Claire, the owners of Frameworks in Miami. Now Frameworks does framing by the thousand. If you stayed in a hotel in Miami or on a cruise ship, chances are that the frame in your hotel room was framed by them. They have 30 employees and they frame like a lot. You go in their shop and they have tons of frames. And they had done few videos to try to drive attention or traffic to their website with producing video content. Now what we advise them to do is to create a video how to face mount to acrylic, step by step. Now chances are that if you want to reproduce that, it's literally impossible because it requires a couple of very expensive machines. So it's not really for you to do it on your own, but it's just basically showing you how it's done. Now take a look at about 10-15 seconds of the video so you can see what I'm talking about.
Chris Sweeney from Frameworks here. Today I'm going to walk you through step by step how to face mount to acrylic. Let's go. So the first step is in our creative department. Our creative director here is taking the image, the digital image, and processing it, making sure it's high enough resolution.
Now, this video wasn't produced by a huge video production company. It was actually shot on a mobile phone. Now, how did that video do? Well, it reached almost 6,000 people and was viewed by over 2,500 people. And get this, they only had 170 people following their Facebook page at the time. That is absolutely staggering. And in addition, it had 176 engagement, which is likes, comments, and shares. If that video is not proof that you and I want to consume how-to content, I don't know what is. Now, that kind of reach and attention that this video got, really shot on a mobile phone, is absolutely staggering. I don't know anything else out there that could actually give you that kind of reach. Now, let me give you a tactic that would highly recommend that you do once you have produced a how-to video and you upload it on your Facebook page. With Facebook ads, you should expect to get about 1,000 people reach for about $8 to $9. Now, that may be slightly different in your market. Obviously, if you're in New York City, it's going to be different than if you're in Atlanta or in Miami, but you're going to get a general rule of thumb. And right now in the market, we're seeing about 1,000 people reach for $8 or $9. Now, let's just say you are creating a how-to video and you upload it on your Facebook page and you boost it for $8. Now, there is no guarantee that your video is going to reach 1,000 people for $8. If the Facebook algorithm figures out that your video is very popular, it's going to keep on serving it to more and more and more people. And the opposite is true. If your video doesn't perform well, like people don't really like it, well, it maybe only reached 500 people. So the Facebook algorithm is giving you the answer: is my video good or is it bad? If it reached 1,000 people, it's a good video. If it reached 500 people, it's not a good video. If it reached 300 people, ditch it. Now, as a business owner, what's really important is that you do not pay attention to the total number of views, which is different than the people reached, but you look at the true plays. See, the issue with the number of views is when you're on your phone and you're looking at, you're scrolling past your feed and everything, if you happen to stop for 1, 2, or 3 seconds on a video, it's going to count as a view. Now, between you and me, you didn't view that video, you just scrolled past it. The Throughplays is a minimum of 15 seconds. So you did stop and engage with the content. Now it counts 15 seconds all the way to the end. It doesn't make the difference between 16 seconds and then the 2-minute video. But the Throughplays is really an indication that people like the video. And then what you need to do is simply divide the $8 that you have spent by the total number of Throughplays. So if you spend $8 and you got 350 Throughplays, then it's an average of 2 cents per Throughplays, and that is awesome. Now, for most marketers out there, any video that is getting 5 cents and below is a good video. And between 5 to 10 cents, it's like, it's not really good. And above 10 cents, that video's gotta go. So now, here's the game plan for you as a business owner. First of all, create a series of how-to videos. How do you do this? How do you do that? You have tons of stuff that you know in your business would be interesting to people. Create simple videos and upload them to Facebook. Now, the second thing you want to do, and to make it simpler for you, is invest $7 for 7 days. At the end of the week, go and take a look at your stats. Did it reach 1,000 people? Then awesome. Are you paying less than 5 cents per Throughplays? Awesome. If not, if you're only getting 750 people reach and you're paying 8 cents per Throughplays, that video is not performing very well, which means that you would have to pay a lot more money to make that video perform. So get rid of it. And now what you can do is you can start to invest more money. Maybe put $30 for 30 days or $100 for 30 days. It doesn't matter, because now you know that video performs and is giving you all the attention from your target audience out there, and these people will eventually come to your business and do business with you. Now, I'd love to hear from you, because there's a lot of people that have a lot of great tactics there. So if you have a great tactics you have done for your business, or a video that is doing very well, tell us why. Put it in the comments below. Okay, so this does it for today. Thank you very much for watching the video. But before you leave, please subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a thing. Ciao.